In this episode, I finally begin the journey that's going to get me to Seed Vault Prometheus. I finally feel strong enough to do what's required in order to restore humanity. So I'm going to Norfolk Grave. Finally. I've made it. Yes, of course it's underwater, but I guess the icon should have given me a clue that that was going to be the case. But I'm ready for that. I've been raising my stats as I level, increasing things like my battery capacity, carry weight, vitality, and so on. And now I'll increase my pressure a little bit so that I can go as deep as I need to complete the objective. Though going in the water is always a challenge for me. Don't know why I hate it. It isn't like I'm going to drown or anything. If there were any doubts, I know I'm in the right place because, look, there's an angel. Ostensibly, it's guarding whatever is down here. Okay, enough procrastinating. Let's get wet. Well, that's a good sign. I'm in the right place. But I want my nebula lamp. It's dark down here. Plus, I know the place is going to be full of leeches. It's always leeches. I'm not sure where to go, but this looks promising, so I'm going to go in here. Be nice if I could see. I was expecting better from this lamp. That's more like it. Oh, holy crap. I know it's not alive, but that was quite the jump scare. Whew. Let's get rid of some leeches. My light isn't working against them. What the hell? Oh, this looks promising. I can get out of the water here. And I always like getting out of the water. Not sure what I'm supposed to do down here, but I'll start by clearing out leeches where I can. Don't know why the light's not working. I'll just have to do this the old-fashioned way. Great. Now I can take a look around unmolested. That's a good sign. I'm in the right place. I'm going to have to climb. Let's see if I can get up high. So much for my jumping skills. Okay, the light is not doing its job and it's too bright, so I went back to the regular one. So let's get back to this jumping puzzle. I can kind of see where I need to go now, so now let's see if I can get there. Yes, made it. We won't talk about all the times I fell before I actually made it. Here I am. Definitely in the right place.
You found it. The Pico terminal here should hold the information we've been searching for. Retrieve the information swiftly. Our path to the Seed Vault will be clear.
So basically, I have to get the power on so that I can look at the terminal and figure out where the Seed Vault is. And I don't see a small battery around here, so I'll use myself as a battery. There we go. Objective complete. Oh, look, there was a battery in here the whole time. Oh, well. The important part is I can get out of here now, after I overcome my compulsion to pick up everything. But let's take a look at the map while we're here. Where do I need to go? Ah, a nav beacon. Right between me and the Seed Vault. You know what's going to happen. So here I am at the nav beacon. It doesn't look like the others that I've seen, but it's probably pretty similar. So let's go. Here we go. Banzai! Ew. You've got to go. You've got to go too. Poor guy. Glad that's not me. No surprise that I have to clear this place out. Whoa, there's a ladder here, and I didn't drop it. Or at least I don't think I did. Well, that'll come in handy later. Great, I made it. Now let's take a look around. Oh boy, diesel. I can always use more of that. By now I know the drill. I have to get the power on in here so that I can open the doors. Then I have to repair and power the navigation beacon. So let's get on that. I'd get right on that, but I'm really overweight right now. For some reason, the organic material weighs a lot more than it should, and I've been picking up a lot of it. So I'm going to have to go back to my boat and unload. And I want to go down the fun way, so I'm going to get it back up first. You'd think I'd know better than to try this, but someday it's got to work, right? Ha! I made it. I honestly did not expect that. I finally have enough petrol that I feel comfortable using a flamethrower. Just like with diesel, I can make petrol out of leech guts, and I've got a little stash right here. And now I feel comfortable enough to use it. Okay, locked and loaded. Wait, do you say that with flamethrowers? This weapon works really well against the critters that come out of the pod. Not so well against the core of these tentacle creatures, though. Still, I'm really happy with it. I'm glad I finally made it. There it is, the nav beacon interface. And I found several small batteries lying around. So maybe I'll have enough and I won't have to go back to my boat to get more. That would be nice. But before I turn it on, I have to repair the beacon. And that means another climbing puzzle. Yay! Wow, I'm here already. That was it? Great. I'll take it. Now, to repair the beacon so that I can go down and turn everything on. Oh, good. Another battery. That will help. That should be enough. I've increased my own internal battery storage, so I can do the rest. There we go. Now let's turn it on so that I can see what all is out there. Wow, there's a lot of locations out there. In particular, that one right there that looks like a place I can get a gyro blueprint. Yeah, we know where I'm going next. But in the meantime, I'm way overloaded again. So I'm going to go down the quick way because it worked so well last time. That was unexpected. But, of course, I'm going to try it again. Let's see if starting from somewhere else works. Apparently not. This time, I'm going to jump from some place that lets me land in the water, because I'm tired of this. Great. Now I can unload and strip this place down to its component parts as usual. Okay, I've dismantled just about everything I could find, and now it's just a matter of collecting the diesel. This is gonna be fun. That means creating a network of fuel cables that extends from the petrol tanks all the way down to my boat. Not a simple undertaking, but it was kind of fun. No fuel is to be left uncollected. Especially not when you can conveniently hold a fuel cable and climb a ladder at the same time. Fuel acquired. Now one more stop, quick I hope, before I go to Seed Vault Prometheus. This looks like another location where I can get a gyro blueprint, and there is a ladder here, so that means I can get up there. So I'm going to go look. Here we go. Here's hoping. Oops, I was supposed to get off the ladder sooner than this. Damn it. At least I didn't hit the boat. Okay, let's try this again. Remember to get off the ladder. There we go. Was that so hard? And leave no witnesses. I am liking this flamethrower a lot. Okay, now I can get into this room. So let's see if there's a blueprint in here. If I can get in there. Okay, we're in. Where's the blueprint? I don't technically need to get the lights on, but I'm going to do it anyway, since they conveniently left me this battery. And there it is.
Good. We now have the lift assembly and cargo hook records. This was never a comfort craft. One operator, one
Yeah, I
small
really
load,
expected
and
it to
just
be a
enough
comfort
trust in
craft.
the engine to try.
That's okay. All right, it's finally time to go to Seed Vault Prometheus. Let's go. Made it. Let's see what Fairy Godmother has to say about this place. Another brilliant parking job, but at least I can get the boat moored. Before I go inside, I'm going to use my new sniper rifle to get rid of some of these water mines, which are a navigational hazard. These things are a pain, especially because they can drift into you, and when they explode, they do tremendous damage to your boat. I'm very protective of my boat. It's my safe space, so these mines have got to go. Last thing is to make a petrol backpack so that I can refuel my flamethrower out in the field. Alright, let's see what this place has in store for me. I see that I have to get the power on before I can get into the building, so now I have to find where I do that. Okay, it's official. My light is not working against these leeches anymore. I wonder if Fairy Godmother knows anything about that. Still, this looks like the place to get the power on. Found it, but there's no small battery in here and I forgot to bring one, so I have to go back to my boat and get one. Okay, I'm back. I brought 2 small batteries just in case I have to be in the seed vault a long time and need a second one. But the important part is now I can get inside. I'm not sure which way to go, but I think I'll go downstairs first. For reasons I cannot fathom, I decided to use the ladders. Okay, that's a long way. I'm not doing that again. And I got plenty to do once I'm down here. It's leeches. It's all leeches. Oh my goodness. I have to get past these doors down here, but this place is on a separate power grid from the rest of the seed vault, so I can't get inside yet. Kind of a catch-22 going on down here, but I figure there's got to be a back way inside, and I'm gonna go looking for one. Let's try downstairs. Okay, I can see where I need to go now. Just gotta get rid of everything in my way. Ooh, a level. That's always good. Yeah, this is gonna be fun. I'm definitely going in the right direction. I'm not even there yet, and I'm already overloaded with leech guts. Progress is going to be slow for a hoarding caretaker like me. I'd rather crawl along at a snail's pace than give up any of the stuff that I worked so hard to get. This is actually kind of funny, but I'm sticking to my guns. Nope, not dropping anything. Oh man, I'm so heavy. Am I even going to be able to get up in there? Oh, made it. There we go. I'm right where I need to be. Now let's get to it. There's no small battery in here. I don't think I brought one. Well, I'll just use my battery for now, and then at least I can open the door, and then I can just come back in the easy way. Ah, there's a handle. I didn't even have to use my own power. Oh well. I am going to have to go back and get a battery though, because that's how I'll get through the other door. Plus, I need to drop all this junk. Battery acquired. Now I can see what's waiting for me on the other side. After some compulsive looting, I just can't help myself. Seriously? Think there's enough of them? Jeez, this is gonna be fun. finally. Sheesh. Yeah, no problem.
There
Piece
they
of
are.
cake.
The seeds. Quickly now, place one into a pod. It's fragile and must remain protected.
So this is what I'm here for. Let me waddle over and check it out. So this is a human seed. I don't know if it's what I expected. Frankly, I didn't know what to expect at all, so this is as good as anything. Fairy Godmother says the seeds are fragile, so I'm going to make sure that I'm ready to leave before I actually pick one up. That means, yes, dismantling and looting, and also getting rid of all the critters. I hate leeches. Okay, compulsive caretaker chores done. Now, let's get one of these human seeds and get it into this Lazarus pod. Assuming I can figure out how. You think they'd make it easy, but apparently not.
The seed is secure. Return fast to the Hall of Humanity.
So it is easier than I thought. You just drop the seed and the Lazarus pod will suck it in. And now I have 2 hours to get this into a Lazarus rack. So let's go. I'm reluctant to throw this thing. Wouldn't it be funny if the seed didn't survive because I couldn't get in my boat? Fortunately, that didn't happen. I want to make time, so I'm turning the diesel engine back on so that I can go full tilt boogie back to the Lazarus complex. Here we go. Back to the Lazarus complex so I can find out what it is I need to do to turn this seed into an actual human.